were your first reactions to the tragic news?
Well, Jules, I think we certainly were just as shocked as anyone else. It was certainly a great tragedy, and it struck everyone by surprise. We were no exception to that. It shocked everyone, and we were included.
Have you gotten over the initial shock, do you think?
Well, things have happened. I think things have happened so rapidly in the last 24 hours that it's been difficult for anyone to completely get over the shock. It's hard for anyone to realize, really, that the president has gone.
How has it left you and Annie feeling, John?
Well, I might speak from a few notes here I made a little while ago, Jules. It seems to me that President Kennedy's own words are most appropriately remembered at this time when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." Now, he has given his life, and no man can do more than that. From such an enormous expenditure, we can each draw an increased devotion to our duties as Americans, and if we do, his measure of sacrifice will not have been in vain. Now, our hearts and our prayers certainly go out to Mrs. Kennedy, the children, and the other members of the family. May they somehow know the understanding and peace that courage and faith can give. For faith reaches out in the dark, finds a lantern, and puts it in your hand.
That's beautifully expressed, John.
Well,
do you think the country will be able to pick up the pieces and go ahead now?
Oh, yes. I think we always have and we always will after some catastrophe or some tragic event such as this. I'm sure that the late President Kennedy would be the very first to want us to do exactly that for the country and for the new president, for President Johnson.
Fine. Thank you, John, and good night.
Thank you, Jules.